Ready? Okay, 7 days to a trained dog. Get that dog to do things you didn't think a dog could do. How on earth do you do it in 7 days? Bart, stand tall. Stand tall. Back, 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 back. Attaboy. Well, obviously 100-pound dogs are not known for standing up on their rear end and walking like a grizzly bear. So how do you get a 100+ pound dog to follow through with an activity like that? Real simple. Enthusiasm. I know that if you've been working with your dog much, and if you've investigated what some of the trainers are saying, that you hear a lot about repetition. If you're going to train your dog, once you taught him something, you got to do it over and over and over again. In fact, I know one of the bird dog trainers, I was reading one of their books a while back, and they're talking about once you've taught a dog to whoa or to heel, that you need to practice it 100 times. 100 repetitions before the dog gets it. So what happens when you do 100 repetitions? Well, you get to about repetition number 27, and no different than you or me, the dog starts going, oh, this is boring, and he starts screwing up. And so what happens then, if you're one of the compulsion trainers, you go, hey, you screwed it up, bang, let's start all over again. So, you know, there's two things I can say for this repetition. If I got it, my dog has to do something 100 times before he figures it out, well, either he's too thick-headed for me to want to feed him anymore, or the human that's doing the teaching is thick. Well, you get the message. So what is the secret to teaching a dog, getting him well trained in a short period of time? Let's say 7 days. We actually do 7 and 8 day boarding trains here at Cappel K9, and so far everybody seems to like it. They write some nice reviews about us. We appreciate those reviews, just like we appreciate subscribing to this channel. So the way we get there is real simple. Dogs' learning abilities are very similar to ours. There's two things you have to learn and be good at something. You have to pay attention, and you have to want to do it. So it's sort of like when I was in high school, right? I'll never forget, Sunday afternoon, teachers up front talking about algebra and, you know, y equals xyz and pi r squared, you know, and I'm thinking no pies are round at my house, but okay, we'll go with a square. And all of a sudden, out on the field comes the girls' tracks team, and they're running them laps, boy, and I tell you what, and that teacher's up there talking, and I ain't heard a word that teacher said the rest of that class. I'm watching the girls' track team because that was something I wanted to do. The algebra was something I had zero interest in. So I can tell you exactly how many laps that girls' track team can run in 1 hour. No problem. I can't tell you a thing about pi r squared. Nothing. Same thing applies to your dog. The secret for a well-trained dog is really simple. Paying attention and doing it enthusiastically. Enthusiasm trumps repetition every time. And the other thing I don't want to do is actually too many repetitions. Because like I said when we started, when you start doing over and over and over, you're begging for failure. You are trying to set yourself up for your dog to fail. And then when he fails by the old repetition system, you got to do it that many more times. And the more times you do it, the worse he's going to get. And the worse he's going to get, the more frustrated you're going to get. So if you don't remember anything about any of these videos, if you don't remember anything about anybody's training videos, anywhere that you read or look at or buy, I think there's two rules you can remember. You can apply to everything you're doing with your dog, and you're going to have a much, much better dog for it. The first is my rule of enthusiasm. Remember, enthusiasm trumps repetition every time. The second rule is real simple. You want to avoid frustration. You don't think well when you're frustrated. Your dog can't understand you because you're speaking English and he's still learning the language. So the second rule is simple. If you ain't having fun, you ain't training dogs. So for those of you that see my well-behaved, quiet little beast right there, you know, he's trained with enthusiasm and he's happy about everything he does. I'm kind of proud of him. We enjoy each other quite a lot. We'd like to share more future videos with you, so you can, as usual, subscribe or share, click, whatever else we need to do. Other than that, we're signing off. Bart and I are going to the house and chasing rabbits. You ready, buddy?
Talk about the trial. Talk about the trial.
Oh, I forgot. Dadgum. Yeah, thank you, Stan. Stan was reminding me. If you notice, I got the America's Team shirt on. March 30th, right here. We're going to have the K9 Pro Sports. I think it's the 20-something anniversary, 27th or 28th anniversary K9 Pro Sports Championships. We'll have the top dogs from Denmark coming right here. They've owned the championships for the last 7 years. We're going to see this year we've got a team, including Stan and Rocco. You see them in a lot of the videos. Kim and her dogs, Ash. We got a team this year, and we are planning on taking that big shiny silver buckle away from Denmark for the first time. You can come right here and watch it March 30th, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That's a Saturday. Come on down and join us. We'd love to have you. If you got any questions about location, just make a comment and we'll sure answer them for you. So thanks again. Bart, you ready? Let's go, bud.